North Korean fashion, drums, and jubilation. Here's how South Koreans celebrated the first ever Defectors Day. A performer does leave calligraphy at the Defectors Day celebration in Seoul, South Korea on July 14. Seoul, South Korea CNN. In the shadow of what looks like Seoul's colossal chrome space station, Dongdaemun Design Plaza, hundreds of defectors from North Korea gathered for lively celebrations on Sunday, marking the first nationwide North Korean Defectors Day. The inaugural event, declared by the government to be held each July 14, recognized approximately 34,000 South Koreans who escaped the authoritarian grip of Pyongyang to resettle in the South, leaving behind the legacies of fear, deep familiar ties, and days devoted to the repressive regime often seen as frozen in time. The joy of freedom marked the celebration on Sunday. The thunderous tempo from massive drums declaring the spirited independence from North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The echoes of well-known North Korean songs celebrating friendship spilled into nearby neighborhoods as families filled booths serving both North and South Korean treats such as the deep-fried confection yakgwa, and fruited punch or hwachae. The booth at the Defectors Day Festival sells North Korean styles of traditional treats, including watermelon punch, hwachae, the gluten no, glutinous rice dessert, yugwa, and the deep-fried sweet yakgwa. The lively celebration in the heart of South Korea are particularly significant given the difficulties defectors often face once they arrive, with many struggling to assassinate and a rare few even risking their lives to return to their helmet nation. Among the problems they faced are financial hardship, discrimination, and the deep stigma among South Koreans against defectors. Activists and authorities hope this new annual celebration will help to change that. This is something that we all have to celebrate, said Park Tae-hyun, a defector who fled North Korea in 2006 and has since founded a non-profit organization, Urion, to help other defectors resettling in the South. Defectors flee the North and come to the South to be very meaningful to society and also contribute to this South Korean society and also are supporting their friends and family left behind in North Korea, he added. So this is the date where we are all have to embrace and support each other, recognize each other, and appreciate the diversities and the different experiences we have. The Defectors Day Festival in Seoul featured dance and music performances, many by groups of North Korean refugees who resettled in the South. The perilous journey south. Since the Korean War ended with the armistice in 1953, North and South Korea has been separated by the almost impenetrable border, preventing anyone from crossing to the other side. Over subsequent decades, South Korea has modernized, becoming one of the world's richest and most technologically developed countries. Meanwhile, North Korea has become increasingly isolated, with a vast majority of citizens subject to widespread poverty and limited basic freedoms. Over the years, thousands of defectors have fled, often enlisting brokers who arrange their transport and route across the tight borders, traveling through China and other parts of Asia before arriving in Seoul and other final destinations. each dangerous journey. Many North Korean women are trafficked and sexually exploited in China, where a gender imbalance has created a black market for brides, and there are a few ways out for these victims. China considers North Korean refugees to be economic migrants and forcibly deport them back, whereas alleged defectors they face imprisonment, possible torture, or worse, activists say. Even those who safely make it to the South Korea face an uphill battle, especially in finding jobs and earning a living, even with their vocational training and financial support from the government. Some 6.1% of defectors were unemployed in 2022, more than double the national rate, according to government figures. The Park Dae-hyun, founder and CEO of Urion, an organization that helps North Korean defectors resettling in the South. Then there's a culture shock and sometimes hostility from South Koreans. On news stories online, you can find people saying, "Hey, you need to go back to where you come from," said Park, the Urion founder. "I wish society is more open to new defectors. Maybe there are many thousands of North Korean defectors who want to come to South Korea and have a prosperous life. If the society doesn't welcome them, they are kind of lost." At the celebration on Sunday, Kwon Ji-hwan, who fled North Korea in 2015, did free drawings for the visitors and told CNN he was very grateful for the event. "If I were still in North Korea, I think I would have been having a difficult life working as the laborer, perhaps at the construction site," he said. "But since coming to South Korea, I can live freely while drawing what I like. So that's what made me happiest." However, he said that he wishes the new arrivals could receive more comprehensive education so they become self-sufficient rather than relying on government benefits. A non-profit organization runs a booth displaying daily living items used by North Koreans, including military boots, shoes, and North Korean money at the Defectors Day celebration in Seoul on July 14. On Sunday, South Korean President Yoon invited a group of defectors to the Blue House, the former presidential residence, where he offered encouragement and support to the community. We express our respect and applause to the 34,000 South Korean defectors who are pioneering new lives every day in South Korea. He said, "All of you are living witnesses of the noble journey towards the freedom." Yoon promised to increase resettlement funds for defectors and to incentivize government agencies and state-run companies to hire more defectors by offering tax benefits. Mixed welcome. Other defectors attending the festival on Sunday had mixed reactions, some appreciating the gesture, others reminiscing about their home across the heavily militarized border, and others yet unsure if the event would truly serve to unify people. One defector who CNN is not naming for their privacy and safety ate rice cake at the booth at the Seoul Festival. They tasted like what I used to have in my hometown," she said. "It has been 10 years since I came to South Korea, but I still miss the taste of my hometown and have a hard time getting used to South Korean style food." She worried that annual Defectors Day created a division between us and South Koreans, and it felt like we were not being accepted as fellow Koreans. However, she added, she understood the government's intentions and hoped it would become an opportunity for harmony and understanding each other. A booth set up by North Korea Defector. Defectors sells traditional rice dessert drink in both North and South Korean styles at the Defectors Day celebration in Seoul, South Korea. On July 14, one attendee, Han Bong-hee, told the CNN that she wasn't sure if she would still be alive had she stayed in North Korea. Since arriving in the South 24 years ago, she now practices as a traditional medicine doctor. I'm very satisfied with my life now because I came to South Korea, found a job, and am living happily while enjoying freedom, she said. Another female defector who left North Korea in 2016 expressed gratitude for the celebration. I didn't know that the day like a defector's day would happen. But now that it hasn't been established, I feel like I have to work harder, she said. I want to live and work hard, knowing that there are people in the government who are trying to help us. There are many success stories of defectors who have become entrepreneurs, academics, and professionals, said Park, the Korean CEO. He pointed to himself as the example, saying he would struggled when he was younger. But now I'm able to speak to foreigners and experiencing different cultures and traveling all over the world. This is something that we all North Korean defectors want, and that 25 million North Korean people want, he added. This is freedom we are enjoying, and this must be given to everybody.